Budkai here, and guess what, guys? Today we're starting off the Simple Weapons Tournament. I know you guys have suggested this before, and I've been thinking about it. I've been wanting to do it for a while, and now that we're starting to do some more from the depths again, I want to go ahead and make this tournament happen. It's going to be 5,000 blocks, just like before, but only simple weapons are going to be available. Pretty much everything you see here, and in this episode, we're actually going to go over all these special, or all these simple weapons. And we're going to go ahead and do some playtesting with them. We're going to see how much they damage, how fast they fire, whether they're mounted on a turret is good or not, and all that kind of stuff. And also how to build some drills, so you guys get a basic idea on how to build a simple weapons ship. And also the tournament's only going to allow wood blocks, stone blocks, and glass blocks for building. Although, you know, everything else is still allowed to be built. You could use everything on the menus. But let's go ahead and take a look at it. Alright, so simple weapons right here. So you can use rams, small cannons, large cannons, auto cannons, harpoon guns as well. The drill I'm going to go over. Actually, I'll go over all this stuff. I'll build like a big test ship. We'll go over it. And the lasers. But these lasers are definitely not overpowered. They're definitely, they're a little derpy. It's going to be a good time. So, alright. I built a little test drill right here we can take a look at. Drills are actually a lot simpler than I thought. I was looking at them like this might be too complex or too, too cheaty or too strong. It's not. It's actually good. So let's go ahead and go over this thing in a bit. And alright, so our tournament is going to be October 11th. That should give you guys 3 weekends to go ahead and build all your designs. Should be good, should be plenty of time to go ahead and do this. Now this is our little test vehicle here, test vehicle Jackson. And Jackson is going to be responsible for showing us all the simple weapons and how they perform in this current build. So let's go ahead and ram a airboy. Alright, that was pretty good. So looks like the initial impact was nice, and then after that, once we're just like pushing, there's not really too much more damage. But yeah, these are just simple rams here. We're going to test out every weapon system with AI. Now, you guys can decide to make ramming ships with drills and rams, or you can do, obviously, all the cannon stuff, all the lasers. We'll go over that now. Let me build up a few, I guess, offensive weapons here on our sides. And then we'll go ahead and see how automated we can make them work. Oh my gosh, and this is hilarious. Alright, so we have a little AI set up here, and it's hooked up to a laser array that I made here. And the lasers are shooting quite loudly, but they only have a range of about like over to here. So I think the local weapon controller needs to be adjusted. So it fires at probably about, it looks like 100. I don't know, I'll figure it out, let you guys know what the range of these lasers is. But this is just a simple 2-axis points, I guess, swivel. I just put a block on there, put 4 of those lasers on there. That's pretty much all there is to it. So, oh yeah, also another thing too. No repair bots will be allowed at all, or repair tentacles. And also, we are allowed to do the Subvehicle Spawners in this as well. So there's going to be a ton of possibilities for all this silly, crazy stuff about to unfold. Okay, and it seems like we've found the range for our lasers here. I went ahead and beamed up the laser array. This is so much fun. Oh my gosh, I love simple weapons. So here's our new laser array. Let's see what kind of range we're at right now by looking at this. Seems like, alright, I'll let you know in a bit. Alright, so it seems like 100 range is a safe range to use for the lasers, and they get the job done. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. I'll need to turn them into... They'd like totally disintegrate this guy. Alright, so probably about 120, probably a range of 120 or so like that. 100 to 120 seems like a safe range for the laser array. I mean, this was pretty simple to put together as well. All we did was just, like I said, use the, let's take a look. Let me show you guys, just in case you're curious about what the heck is going on here. We used the 2-axis turret, and then we just put a few logs on here, and we're just making sure that the AI modules, or the local weapon connector is just connected to this, like, spinner right here. It controls all this, and that's it. It's so simple like that. Alright, so let's take a look at some other weapons of mass destruction. And oh my gosh, I'm just having too much fun with this still. Still testing out ranges, fighting a Steel Strider's hammer right now. And he's got a really cool idea, obviously, very big rams, flying ship, looking for some serious punishment, but our lasers are cutting into him. I could totally see this being like a tournament match. Looks like we took out his AI. After watching this right here, yeah. After watching this, I do believe I will allow any types of blocks used to be built. So there are no restrictions on blocks. You can use metal, aluminum, whatever you want, because there is some serious DPS in these simple weapons. Alright, so, okay, so let's test some more weapons out. So here we're checking out some small cannons. Small cannons seem to do a lot of adjusting of their own. Alright, so it seems like if you put them on an axis like this, they don't quite work so well in chasing and firing at their target. They're firing a little high. Maybe we need to have them on the deck, because they do have some movement of their own. They don't really need to be on a turret. That's interesting. Okay, and we're coming in with a more basic design. We have a bunch of small cannons on here that have a lot wider firing arc range, and also so they can shoot more, but their range isn't as far as the large cannons. So let's just see one more time how close we need to get with these things. They all got local weapon controllers attached to them. Hopefully we don't get shot. Oh, okay, it looks like they may be ready to engage. They may be ready to fire. Let's line up a shot here and see how they do at this level. See, there we go. Alright, nice. And they use up quite a bit amount of ammo. But they're kind of weird. They're still kind of aiming a little high. That's kind of funny. Alright, well, that's interesting. Well, at least they do a lot of aiming. But they're shooting, I don't know. They're shooting like way off. But alright, so that's a small cannon for you. Fast firing, and oh yeah, I guess it could hit something, yeah. We got the big cannons right here, all lined up, ready to fire. Oh darn, looks like they're firing now. Let's speed up ahead and test this array of death out. Oh my gosh, where are they shooting at? Let's try to steer a little bit more in our enemy's direction. There we go. Okay, so right now I have a whole bunch. Oh, that's good. That's a healthy shot right there. That's a healthy shot, yeah. Oh, I like it. So these things use up tons and tons of ammo. We have generators on here, a couple ammo barrels. Still not enough ammo to supply this, so if you have tons of these... Oh, these are awesome though, man. They actually hit their targets. Let's steer a little bit further away here. Oh my gosh. And they have a lot of force as well. They're kind of kicking us around. So I guess you need a pretty heavy ship to make sense of all this stuff. But yeah, it's pretty sweet. I like it. I like it. So yeah, a single weapon controller can control at least 6 of these things, if not more. Actually, probably 8. Probably 2 above, 2 below, 2 on each side. So yeah, 8. Yeah, if you wanted to do it that way. Alright, so I really like these things. We turn that guy into shredded cheese. Yeah. And now just doing a range test here just to see the furthest range that these large cannons can shoot at. And this is pretty sweet. So let me go check here on the device. Oh gosh, let's see if we can get a hold of this thing here. It seems like there might be too much in the way. Hang on a sec. Alright, so we have ourselves... Seems about this kind of range right here. So 285, probably 300. I'm guessing they have a range of 300 when we start shooting and doing this whole thing. Not bad at all. Tons of damage potential. Oh, it looks like he actually got one of our ammo barrels. Oh, what has he got on the front here? What's this? Oh, he's got some missile launchers. Gotcha. And 2 simple cannons. Well, alright, yeah, so... Probably a range of 300 for these guys here. Love them. It's good. Alright, let's go check out some auto cannons. And probably my most favorite weapon yet that we're testing out is the auto cannon. We got this thing firing from so far away. Seems to be about a range of 500 at least. That's like 500, 400 range. I don't know. It's something like that. Shooting away ever so accurately. Look, we can follow the bullets fly. Look at these little pellets flying all through the air, landing on their target. Oh, that's awesome. That's a real good gun right there. Just completely bombarding this thing. Looks like his large cannons aren't even shooting yet, so there you go. That's, I mean, it's not that much damage. Like, it's really not, especially against metal, or like any kind of like good construction. But the range is really good, so these are long-range shooters, and we'll see how good this does in close range once these guys get closer. Yeah, so close range, he's still doing pretty good, still hanging in there, firing away all little shots here and there. It does make for a very interesting match to watch, I do have to say. So, alright, auto cannons and lasers are kind of like my favorite. Also, these large cannons over here, I really like them a lot. Oh man, oh, we actually got an explosion. Look at that. He blew this sucker up with auto cannons. Alright. So it's really up to you guys how you want to use them and like how you want to place them and stuff like that. There's probably countless possibilities, but this is just a simple test right here. There we go. Wow, it's totally smoked them. All right, so let's see if we can go ahead and test out. Let's see what else is there to test out. Probably some drill work, honestly. We might do some drilling. Let's see here. So we did large cannons, auto cannons, small cannons, rams. Oh, harpoon gun. Oh, let's try to do a harpoon drill combo. And you know me, I just gotta try everything out. So we're using the autocannons, pretty much set everything on the AI, firing all at once. And this is quite fun. Oh my goodness, I can't wait for this competition. It's gonna be amazing. And I figure a lot of the designs that we used in this competition can be used towards the next one, because I want to try to keep them simple. I think the next one we might have sailing only as propulsion. I think that'd be really fun. That's something we never really touched on either. It'd be good to learn, and because I feel like it's, I don't know, that could be like really fun and like really advantageous in any kind of campaign or multiplayer play. So probably the next tournament after this one will be sailing and simple weapons, or maybe we'll just put some restrictions on some of the more, I guess, custom weapons. We might just do 3 missile length only or something like that. But yeah, I mean, like, this is cool. I'm loving this so far. All right, alright, it's drill time. And I just had to test our lasers one more time. These things are so destructive at short range. They're really, oh, looks like they're changing targets. So destructive versus 3 of these guys. Uh-oh, we got some detonations. Let's go ahead and spawn in another one here, just so we can keep testing. Uh-oh. Yeah, this vehicle, Jackson. Do it up, man. Oh, it's a good angle right here. Alright, so let's see these lasers cut in here. Yeah, they're very fragile, very temperamental. But when they start going, watch them cut. Watch these bad boys cut right through that hole. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. So many options. Alright, I swear we're gonna get the drills soon. I swear. I'm like a little kid in a sandbox right now. Alright, and the final step is drill time. So we went ahead, stripped this thing, made it kind of plain once again. The whole thing, though, if you put a drill on the front, you gotta make sure your ship goes straight into the enemy. So there's a simple little AI modification. Pretty much just make the enter broadside below this range. I just kind of maxed this out and made the broadside angle 0 degrees. So there you go, that pretty much takes care of that. So you'll always be approaching your enemy for a charge, or at least the AI will. The naval AI. I mean, for aircraft... Oh, that's going to be something entirely different, actually. That'd be really fun to try to get a ramming aircraft. There's other examples here, like the, what was it? I think the Steel Guard. One of them has a bunch of ramming aircraft. So there you go. That's how we do it. And now for the drill itself, should be pretty... Well, let's see how these rams do against this normal guy right here. We're not really too fast. Probably you want a lot of speed. I'm going to add some more engines onto this ship, too, just so we can see how violent this can get. Yeah, because this isn't really fast enough. It's kind of like... yeah. Yeah, you need more speed, way more speed. And time to start testing out that drill. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and make a little drill system here. Actually, we're going to make a big drill system. I was just testing out something using a local weapon controller on a pivot mount. But, yeah, it seems like it's not going to angle this thing towards our enemy. I was wondering if we could get away with that, but no. It's got to be a static design on the vehicle, so let's go ahead and build one. Now, your mode of propulsion could be anything that you want. I've seen people do like aircraft. They had like an aircraft AI, and they had like jet engines on here, so it's kind of like a flying boat. And then they had another naval AI with downward-facing fans, kind of keeping the thing afloat like I guess hovercraft or something. Yeah, kind of like that. So there's all types of way to gain speed, or even just make a flying vehicle altogether for your ram. But I'm just going to go over the drill basics here. So let's go ahead back into simple weapons to the drill. And this is actually easier than I thought it would be. So it's just a drill housing like that. Actually, we'll probably need some space here. We'll take these things away. So we got our little drill component there. It says, you know, power, torque amplifiers, drill extensions, all that. It's kind of like building an engine. And then you have the drill extensions. This just kind of elongates what you what you want to do. So we'll have it like this, and probably we'll split this and make this a larger area. So let's do a horizontal splitter like that, so we can go ahead and channel this energy into more shafts. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's get the drill extenders going this way as well. Go out like that. Oops, probably should have used a mirror. Probably like that. Yeah, something like that. And then we'll go ahead and have another splitter over here. Just want to go through this so you guys don't have any questions about it. There we go. So we could just do like... I guess something like this. That's kind of like the basic idea. Let me make this a little bit better. Actually, no, I think this is good for now. This is a good example. Alright, and then our drill bits, we have some large heads here, so we'll have like one there, one over here. Now these are good for tons of damage on soft targets. You have the smaller drill heads like this guy here. He's a little less damage, but more armor penetrating if you're I guess making a drill for heavy targets. But let's just do the big guys for now. and then see what we could do against some soft targets. So, alright, so this is our basic drill design. There's no power here yet. If you look at this drill housing here, see, no speed, no power inputs or anything like that. So the next step down in this tree is the power input. So this goes ahead and sets the maximum throttle for your drill. So we just need one of these here, and then all the rest is easy. Now you just need a bunch of torque amplifiers, and this takes power from your ship and adds it to your drill. So you'll see they slowly start spinning, which is really cool, and they speed up over time. So it's not like an instantaneous action or an instantaneous throttle. So we can add a ton of these. You'll see the speed here is 1 out of 3, 2 out of 3, and then 3 out of 3. And it looks to me like the more pieces you have on this, the more torque amplifiers it takes to get a certain higher speed. So this is actually, yeah, okay, because on our last single drill bit design, like, I guess, what was it, like 4 of these things had a speed of 23, and now 4 of these things are, or so, 5 of them only have a speed of 6, because we have more on this drill, so it just takes more power to power more objects. But there you go, this is like a basic drill. So let's make this a little nicer and then test it out. And before we get any more fancier with this, let's just see what kind of power, like what actually uses power here. Okay, so right now our speed is 6 out of 6. Let's see if we get rid of these, how much power we're going to save. Alright, so if we just have one, our speed's going to be 16. Okay, so we got tons of ample power for that. And let's see if we make this shorter. So if we go like, if we were to make a drill bit kind of like this. So let's put like a drill right here. So from speed 16, what kind of speed, top speed are we going to have? 23. Look at that. Now it doesn't matter how long the shaft is. Phrasing. Alright, let's see here. Let's add some more extensions here and see if that makes a difference. Alright, what's our max speed? 13. Okay, yeah, so just the more mass that needs to be moved in general, the more power it's going to take to get a faster spin. And faster spin, higher speed is more armor penetrating, more damaging, obviously. It's all that stuff stacks up. So, alright. Now I'm going to try to make something a little fancier. And we've got a little fancier. So we have a bigger design, but bigger designs take longer to speed up. As you can see, we're at speed 6 out of 36. And it's climbing ever so slowly, so you would need a lot of these power modules to go ahead and power such a large drill like this. And then if it got hit or destroyed or something happened during the power-up stage, I guess, yeah, you'd lose a lot of kinetic power. It would just kind of stop. But hopefully, let's see, it's spinning at 9, probably be at 12 by the time we get there. Let's do a little test. Smash into our own Hellfire Paradise at full speed. What kind of damage can we do even not rotating at full speed? Not really that much damage. So let's go here and check. Now we're spinning at, yeah, 1 out of 36 and not doing any damage at all. Wow. So speed is really important to your blades. So that's something to think about. Let's try this again on something else. So it turns out we needed more power inputs. So these work the same as laser pumps on a laser. Pretty much the more of these you have, the faster these cells here recharge for maximum speed. So we went ahead and added a few more of these power inputs, and now we accelerate to speed faster. So these yellow ones are top speed, these ones are acceleration. That's kind of how you get around that. Okay, good, and it uses engine power to go ahead and get all this stuff done, obviously. So now we got some spinny blades. Very nice. Let's go ahead and get a little test in here. Sea Viper, maybe a water buffalo kind of eats us up. Let's do because this isn't really like an actual design. All right, let's get the combat here, and let's see if we can go ahead and ram someone. Hopefully, we'll see. Alright, it's exciting. We got the spinning going on. We got the little shields going on here. Should be able to make it there. Come on, full speed ahead, ship. Let's do this thing. Oh, yeah, ricochet. There we go. Okay, and here's the moment of truth. We're going in, and we're just taking these guys out. Darn it, we lost our drills. What the heck's that all about? Alright. Well, maybe we can have a better show of it, but yeah, I mean, like, obviously, this isn't the most competitive thing I've built here. But at least our blades are spinning fast now. Oh, something exploded. Wow. I think that guy just blew himself up. Alright, let's see if we can take this something else out here. Let's power up this way and steer onto this guy. Or maybe this guy. I want to get like a nice direct hit. Oh, we're losing power too. I'll be darned. Alright, here we go. You can't escape our wrath. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, okay. Oh, we didn't take any damage from that explosion, did we? No, we seem alright. This is actually kind of fun. I might do something like this in the campaign, actually. Let's just keep skirting around here. I'm surprised we're still alive. Tried to hide our AI behind our shield. engine's not powerful enough. But then again, it's only a one-cylinder engine. I'm pretty impressed that it's powering all these drills and stuff anyway. So here we go. A hit with the big blades and bam. Oh yeah, this is great. This is great. We still got more blades spinning. Yes. Let's pull her around this way. And yeah, maybe we should slow down a little bit just to save some power and complete this turn. This is actually kind of fun. This is kind of satisfying. All right, let's hit this guy. Let's slow down. Make sure we hit him nice and easy. And there we go. All right, simple weapons competition is underway. That was a grand explosion. I'll see you guys later. And the details to the tournament will be in the description below. Oh, come on. Oh, more power. All right, I'll see you guys then.